And now, a flash of lightning. AM 680 WRKO.
Hey everyone, what's going on? Lightning back at it for another flash of lightning. And today I have a potpourri of stories, a nice mix going on. Some stories that I really think that you might not have heard yet. So I love this first story that I want to bring you. It is a nice, feel-good story. A lot of people, of course, have been impacted by the coronavirus financially, and no more than a lot of small businesses. A lot of small businesses across this country trying to stay afloat. Well, The Late Show with Stephen Colbert decided to take it upon themselves to find and highlight one small business that really needed help staying afloat. They took out a Super Bowl ad. Of course, their research team just scoured the country for the perfect small business that needed help, and they picked Foggy Pine Books out of Boone, North Carolina, very small town. They highlighted Foggy Pine Books in a Super Bowl ad, and guess what? They even included an endorsement from Tom Hanks in the ad, and he actually went in his ad and he turned around and he said, Foggy Pine Books has the best selection in all of Boone. They have books on all of my interests, such as World War II, and also books about the events from 1939 to 1945. After the Super Bowl ad, Foggy Pine Books was slammed. They were really struggling to stay afloat. In January, they only sold 836 books, and they actually need a minimum of 1,350 books per month to stay open. And so, you know what? The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, it really helped out Foggy Pine Books. And you know what? I can't help but applaud them for doing that. And a lot of these people who can afford Super Bowl ads are these big corporations. And Stephen Colbert and his team said, you know what? I want to help people who need the help. These big corporations, they don't need the advertising the way that small businesses do. So I applaud that. Even though I'm not really a fan of The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, no offense, I do applaud his efforts here. So I think that's a great feel-good story, helping out some small business owners here, a small business in particular during this pandemic. All right, I got another story for you here that is wild to me, absolutely wild. There's a lesson that can be learned here in this story. Out of Hartford, Connecticut, a man was going through a yard sale when he came across a small porcelain bowl that he paid $35 for. Now, come to find out, this small porcelain bowl that he bought for $35 turned out to be a rare 15th century Chinese artifact worth between $300,000 and $500,000. Unbelievable. Apparently, there's just about 7 of these bowls known to exist in the world, and this Connecticut man came across it in a yard sale, and now he's basically rich. Unbelievable. This is something that everyone dreams about. People dream about going to yard sales and finding that, that nice item that they can cash in for $500,000. I just end up finding that piece of crap that's worth not even the price that I paid for it, so I don't have the best luck in this kind of stuff. But hey, you know what? It's a lesson to be learned here. If you go to a yard sale, there is indeed treasures to be found. So don't give up. Stop at that yard sale, I think, when you see it on the side of the road. You never know what you might find. All right, here in Massachusetts, those of you remember Mitt Romney. We all remember Mitt Romney here in Massachusetts. Well, apparently last weekend he was in Boston visiting his grandchildren, and he took a fall. Apparently he took a fall over the weekend and he had to get stitches on his right eyebrow and lip. Now, I don't know what kind of horsing around was going on. I don't know if they were playing football. I don't know what was going on. Apparently he was knocked unconscious. So it was that serious, but he is doing better. So, thoughts, well wishes to Mitt Romney, Senator Mitt Romney, for all of you who didn't know that. That's a little bit of tidbit information here today in The Flash. And last but not least, oh man, Reese's peanut butter cups. Who doesn't like a Reese's peanut butter cup? If you don't like Reese's peanut butter cups, I don't know who you are. I mean, I feel like chocolate and peanut butter is maybe the best combination of all time, right up there with peanut butter and jelly. Well, Reese's decided that they are going to take on a new candy adventure, if you will, with their peanut butter cups. They have now come out with what I'm calling the peanut butter and peanut butter cup. It is a all peanut butter cup. So, of course, the classic as a chocolate covering. The cup is chocolate and the inside is peanut butter. Well, they're now doing a peanut butter cup with also peanut butter in the inside for all the peanut butter lovers out there. Now, it's available, I believe, right now. If not, in the coming weeks. People are it's hit or miss right now with what people are going to do. I've heard mixed reviews of this, but what grabbed my attention that I wanted to mention here in the Flash, how much money do you think Hershey makes a year on Reese's peanut butter cup sales? Take a wild guess. Just on this one candy alone, Hershey makes $2 billion a year from all of us buying Reese's peanut butter cups. Can you believe it? That's not even their total sum of the company for the year. It's strictly for the consumption of and the purchasing of Reese's. I find that just wild to me. That's a lot of Reese's. Unbelievable. Wow, that's a lot of money. All right, that's a short, sweet, and simple flash for you this week. And you know what? I'm going to post some articles here if you would like to see some of the things that I mentioned. For example, if you would like to see that porcelain Chinese artifact bowl that was purchased for $35, even though it's worth almost $500,000. If you'd like to see what it looks like, I will post a link to that in the article here. And I'll also post a link to see, to show you what Reese's new peanut butter and peanut butter cup looks like and how you can, pretty sure it's available everywhere, of course, but, I'll post a link to that as well. All right. Well, have a good week, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. And this has been another Flash of Lightning. Take care, everyone.